Captain Science on the Isle of Madness. Trapped on an uncharted island in the Pacific, fighting against monsters that should have been dead millions of years ago. That was the weird situation facing Gordon Dane, otherwise known as Captain Science. What good was his vast knowledge and advanced science against brutes such as these? The very sight of them were enough to crack a sane man's mind. The heart of the Pacific, as the yacht Trident steams past an unknown island. She's uncharted, all right. We've discovered a new island. Oh, how wonderful. Let's land and lay claim to it. All right, Miss Carter, I'll order a boat put over the side, but we've got to be careful. Look, the sky is turning green. What is it? The weird rays envelop the entire boat and suddenly... Of all those on the yacht, only 3 are left alive. We're the only ones left. What are we going to do? What happened? I don't know. Those rays, and then that awful explosion. Look, a house. Up on the... Ah! What is it? I don't know. It looks like some kind of prehistoric monster. Run for the house, quick! Faster! It's coming after us! It's something out of a nightmare! We made it, but it's a trap. There's no other exit. The gate is falling. How do we get out of here? You are prisoners! Welcome to the Isle of Madness! At that moment, high above the island, Captain Science, returning home from Australia in his flying saucer, is hit by the weird ray. Jupiter, what's wrong? I can't control the ship. Everything is turning green. But the saucer doesn't explode. Built by super science, it is impervious to green rays. Bewildered, Captain Science steps from his spaceship to see one of the gigantic monsters heading towards him. Holy smoke! What's this? I feel like I've had an attack of space fever. I must be delirious. It's real. It can't be, but it is. This ought to stop it. This is Earth. It must be. Things like that died on this planet 1,000,000 years ago. As Captain Science examines the huge carcass, a skulking figure steps out of the jungle behind him. The only place in the solar system there's anything like this is on Venus. There must be an explanation for it. I'd better do a little exploring and see what this is all... Oh! Welcome to my island, stranger. When Captain Science regains consciousness, he finds himself in a strange house and bending over him. Where am I? Who are you? I am Professor Drago. I saved you from the attack of another of those monsters. From the machine you arrived in, I know you're a man of science, as I am. Perhaps you, too, were driven to exile by the laughter of your fellows? No, my ray guns, they're gone. What happened to them? I put them away. I was afraid you might hurt some of my pets. I allow no one to kill on this island except myself. Come, I'll show you to your room. Thank you, Professor. I still feel a little dizzy. We can continue our talk tomorrow. Later, as Captain Science attempts to leave his room, locked. There's something mighty funny going on around here. Removing a thermoblast from a secret pocket, Captain Science destroys the lock. This is the only thing I have left to work with. Lucky Drago didn't find it. This is a huge place. I'd better try and find the professor's room first. But Science loses himself in the rambling structure and stumbles on a secret entrance to the stockade. Who are you? Are you part of the professor's outfit? No. Our ship blew up and we were cast ashore. We're being held prisoners here. Who are you? I too was forced to land here. I am Captain Science. Come with me. I have my airship near here. Perhaps we can escape. But those monsters, they'll kill us. As they discuss the situation, the stockade is suddenly lit up to reveal the professor. I thought I should find you here, Captain Science. I didn't want to do this, but I'm afraid I'll have to get rid of you first. You're nothing but a mad killer. Go on, press the trigger. Oh no, Captain, I am not as crude as all that. You shall have a chance to pit your brains against one of my, pets. You are crazy. You're like all the rest calling me mad. That's why I came here. That's why I hate all humans. That's why I destroy you. Now get out. We'll see what your sane brains can do to protect you. Science is scarcely out of the stockade when one of the dreadful beasts is turned loose to stalk him. One of his pets. He keeps him penned up to the stockade. I've got to work fast or I'm done for. The split rock might protect me until I find a way to get out of this mess. Yeah! Protected by the rock, Captain Science resorts to the thermoblast once more. Whew! Almost got me. I wonder if a hot fit will do any good. That ought to distract him long enough for me to get out of here. Taking advantage of the momentary diversion, Science tries a daring trick. He doubles back and heads for the beast's cage. Made it! Now let's see you get me. Using a feeding pole, Captain Science manages to open the second cage. I hope these boys aren't friends. Good, they're going to attack each other. This is my chance. As the mighty monsters clash in mortal battle, Science flees unnoticed by either of them. I hope they kill each other. Now I've got to get back to the others. Heading straight for the stockade, the daring scientist frees the prisoners. My ship is straight ahead. I remember taking bearings from the air. If only we can get there before that crazed maniac finds out we're gone. These horrors are all around us. If they ever find us, we're lost. It isn't much farther. Finally, they find the saucer, only to be discovered by the mad Professor Drago. We did it! No, you didn't. You'll never get away. My green rays will bring you down again. I'll turn it on before you can leave the ground. Back towards the house dashes the crazed man, forgetting in his rage the beasts that roam the jungle. I'll stop them and I'll have my sport after all. They can't. Ah! A moment later, it's all over. Yeah! And high above the awful island, the flying saucer wings its way to safety. Free. Free at last. Perhaps someday we can come back and... No. A place like that is better lost forever. Let us forget it exists. Let it go back to the time where it belongs.